Hi guys, it's Shamsa and welcome back to my little kitchen. Today's recipe is a nutritious protein-packed recipe, Chana Dal. I'm going to show you how I make my simple and easy but tasty version. Now, if you haven't subscribed to the channel and you're new here, please make sure you do that. Turn your bell notifications on for all things cooking. I'm going to run through the ingredients quickly with you all and then we'll start cooking. So the ingredients you're going to need is 250 grams of Chana Dal. Now this is also known as split yellow grams. I've had this soaking for approximately 4 hours. I've got here 3 mugs, which equates to 750 milliliters of water for when we come to boil our dal. I've got here 1 large onion, which I've just blitzed in my food processor. I've got 1 large tomato, which I've also blitzed in my food processor. I've left the skin on. I've got here half a cup of oil and I've got the following spices. I've got 2 teaspoons of salt, coriander powder, deghi mirch, which is the Kashmiri chili powder, which adds a really nice flavour but not the heat, and I've got 1 teaspoon of regular chili powder and turmeric powder here. I've got some whole spices. I've got half a tablespoon of cumin seeds and 1 bay leaf, and I've got 1 tablespoon of freshly grated ginger and garlic here. Now if you don't have fresh ginger and garlic, you can just use the paste or puree, and I've got fresh coriander to garnish right at the end. So let's start cooking. Right, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take a pot, and into that we're going to add our pre-soaked Chana Dal, and then we're just going to top it off with the water, which is 3 mugs, which is 750 milliliters. And we're going to bring that up to the boil. So my heat setting is on a 9 at the moment, which is the highest heat setting, and I'm going to allow that to simmer away for approximately 40 to 45 minutes until the dal is fully cooked but still holding its shape, and I'll show you how it looks around 45 minutes time. Sorry guys, I totally forgot to mention that once the dal had come up to the boil, you need to lower your heat setting down to a 6, which is a medium high heat setting for my hob, and let that cook away for 45 minutes, and I'll show you how it looks once it's done. Right, so now that the dal is cooking away at the back of the hob, I'm going to start preparing my masala. All you need to do is just grab a pot and then straight in with the oil and just let that heat up for a couple of minutes, and then straight in with the whole spices quickly, and also your onions. Okay, so my heat setting is on a 6, which is a medium to high heat setting, and I'm going to cook the onions until they're nice and brown in colour, light brown, and that'll take approximately 8 to 10 minutes, and I'll show you how they look once they're done. Right, okay, so the onions have had around 10 minutes of frying here, and they're really nicely soft and golden brown in colour. And to this I'm going to add my fresh ginger and garlic, and then just give that a minute or so just to get rid of the rawness. I've just turned my heat settings down as well to a 3, which is a low heat setting. Okay, so that's done, and then straight in with the spices, just like that. Just mix them through really nicely. My heat setting is still on a 3, which is a low heat setting. Just going to add a little bit of water into this just to stop them from burning. Going to turn my heat setting up now to a 6, which is a medium to high heat setting. And then we're going to add the blitzed tomatoes straight in as well. Just mix that through. And now what we're going to do is we're just going to pop the lid on and just allow that to cook away for about 5 to 6 minutes on heat setting 6, which is sort of like a medium high heat setting, until the oil has separated and come to the surface, and then we'll start the pruning of the masala shortly. Right, okay, so the masala has been cooking away for around 6 minutes. So just going to show you how it looks. And the oil has started to separate and come to the sides and the surface. Now all I'm going to do is I'm just going to add a little bit more water into this and just cook this now, or should I say bun this, for about a further 5 minutes without the lid on, and then I'll show you what we need to do next. My heat setting is still on a 6 at the moment, guys, so it's a medium high heat setting. Just continue to just do that for around 5 to 6 minutes, and I'll show you how this looks once it's done. Right, okay guys, so the masala has been cooking away for about 5 to 6 minutes. I've added small amounts of water into this and just cooked it further. Now all I'm going to do is just set that aside, and I'm going to show you the Chana Dal, which is now ready. Right, okay, so moving on to my Chana Dal. It's been cooking away for approximately 35 minutes. Now I did say at the beginning when I first put it on to cook, it might require 40 to 45 minutes, but again that depends on the different types of brands out there, and some will take longer to cook, some will take slightly less, but mine took approximately 35 minutes. And I'm just going to show you how well it's cooked. So I've just taken a few little Chana Dal pieces there, and if you just squish them down like that, they should just easily just squish down, so they are fully cooked now. And all I'm going to do is just drain this off, and I'll show you what you need to do next. Right, okay, so I've got my masala back onto the hob. My heat setting is on a 6, and I've drained the cooked Chana Dal, and I'm just going to add that straight in to the masala. And at the same time, I'm going to add 1 cup, which is 250 milliliters of water in as well. And just very gently just make sure I mix that dal through thoroughly into that masala. I'm just going to allow this to come up to heat, and then I'm going to let it bring it down back down to a simmer, which is going to be a 4 to 5 heat setting for me, and then pop the lid on and just let that cook away for a further 7 to 8 minutes with the lid on. You don't need to touch this, and then I'll show you how it looks, and then we'll finish the dish off. Right, okay, so it started to boil. Turn the heat settings down, pop the lid on, and I'll see you guys back in about 8 minutes time. Right, okay, so it's been around 8 minutes that the dal has been cooking away, and I'm just going to remove the lid to show you. And just look at that. Absolutely wonderful. Oh, it smells incredible. And just look at that. Absolutely gorgeous. Now, we need to finish the dish off, and for that I completely forgot, guys, to mention in my ingredients list that you need garam masala as well. So I'm just going to go straight in with half a tablespoon of homemade garam masala, just over like that, and then freshly chopped coriander goes over, and gently just give that one final mix. Oh, turn the hob off as well now. Doesn't need any further cooking. So just gently mix that garam masala and that coriander through. Oh, just look at that. Gorgeous. So there you have it, guys. Super easy, super tasty, and absolutely wonderful Chana Dal curry. Let me plate this up and show you guys exactly how it is. Right, guys, I have served up my wonderful Chana Dal. Looks absolutely gorgeous, and it tastes incredible. I'm sure it does, because I can just smell the aroma. And I'm going to go straight in because I've not got around to making any rice or chapatis at the moment. So I'm just going to try it for you. So here goes the taste test. That is lovely. All the spices are spot on. Slight heat coming through from the chilies, but not too much. It's absolutely gorgeous. And the Chana Dal is super soft, but yet it's holding its shape, and that's what you want. Guys, if you've enjoyed this video and found it helpful, please do give it a thumbs up, show your support, and I'll catch you with a new one very soon. Till then, take care and happy eating.